Yo, what's going on, Washington Commanders fans? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys some Commanders stats from yesterday. Commanders versus Packers stats yesterday for the offense, and then I'm going to be switching topics over to Sam Ehlinger, and also we're going to be giving you guys some more Chase Young news. And yeah, before I get into that though, make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, we're on the road to 500 subscribers. So thank you guys for the support. So let's get into it. We're gonna start off with the Washington offense. I don't think I'm gonna go too much into defense, but I will, name some key players from the defense performance. But yeah, let's get into it. So first, Taylor Heinicke went 20 for 33, 201 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He was only sacked once. So shout out to the offensive line for doing their thing. And with Carson Wentz, I don't know if that would have been different, but we've already seen a difference that this O line has looked a lot better because Taylor Heinicke actually uses his mobility to his advantage. So good job for Taylor Heinicke. QBR wasn't that great, 39.9. That's not so great, but he played solid in the second half and good enough to win us the football game. And then for the rushing, Brian Robinson had 20 carries, 73 yards, 3.7 average. Um, keep on doing your thing, Brian Robinson. This is your third straight start. Or second start. Your third start because he did play in the Tennessee game. But yeah, he's gonna get better throughout the season. Um, I want him to really break 100 yards though and get a touchdown in there. But keep up the good work. You did good. And then Gibson really surprised me. 10 carries for 59 yards, 5.9 average. He played pretty solid in the passing game too. Got him a touchdown, 3 receptions for 18 yards and a reception. So yeah, that's in a reception touchdown. So good for him. And then Curtis Samuel, 5 carries, 26 yards, 5.2 average. Um, for the carries, not too bad. And then for the Washington receiving, we got Terry McLaurin, 5 yards for 8 targets, 73 yards and a touchdown. I really want him to be getting like 12 to 15 targets, but that's just me. Curtis Samuel, 5 receptions for 53 yards, 8 targets. Yeah, not that bad. I feel like he played good enough. He was making some good blocks out there, showing his effort. He did drop the ball, I believe, a couple of times, or maybe once, but it wasn't that bad. He got it together late in the game, and yeah, he did good. Amari Rogers was, nothing really much happened in the receiving game. So Amari Rogers though, 3 receptions for 28 yards. He had 3 targets, so yeah, that's good. But I'm kind of a little worried about Cole Turner. He did look like he got concussed on that play where Taylor Heinicke kind of, he threw it up way too high and then Cole Turner went up to get it, came down on his head really hard. So, hopefully Cole Turner is good, but, he was immediately ruled out with a concussion. So, prayers up to Cole Turner. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the offense. I love the special teams, like how they played. Special teams played really good. Parsley Butler, Jeremy Reeves, all those guys making plays for the special teams. And then defense, I want to name a couple of people who I feel like played really well. Uh, First, we're going to talk about Cole Holcomb. 9 total tackles, 5 solo tackles. He was really good in coverage, like very surprisingly. And then I want to talk about Jamin Davis, 5 total tackles for 3 solo tackles. And yeah, he was actually good. He made a couple of tackles in the run, and he was pretty good for the coverage. Benjamin St. Juice also in my eyes, he was locked down. And Kendall Fuller, I feel like he had a really solid game. Uh, Hopefully he keeps on being consistent, but with Benjamin St. Juice, only thing is, the penalties. The penalties had to stop. But other than that though, yeah, everybody was good. D line didn't really, get any sacks. But also, Wild Goose had a good game. Two total tackles, one solo tackle, but he was really good in coverage. So, shout out to him. He was actually pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me for the little stat thing. And then now I want to talk about a little bit about this defense. Um, Nikki, she said Washington was dead last in third down defense in the preseason and ranked 31st in the regular season last year. They are now second in the league with a rating of 29.55% after forcing Green Bay to go 0 for 6 on third down Sunday. So, yeah, good job with Jack Del Rio's unit. This defense has looked good ever since after, I want to say, ever since the Titans game, they have been holding their own. Uh, so yeah, good kudos to the defense. The D line has been playing good. They didn't get a sack obviously versus Aaron Rodgers, but most of their plays were designed to get Aaron Rodgers the ball out a lot quicker. Uh, but the secondary actually did pretty well, in my opinion. Um, yeah, so kudos to them again. And then now the PFF from Nick Ericridge. He said PFF's highest graded commanders from yesterday's win. Terry McLaurin 78.1, Antonio Gibson 76.9, and Jamin Davis 71.0. So yeah, Jamin Davis has really been looking good. And hopefully he could keep this up. The consistency is what's key. So hopefully he could keep that up. And yeah, Antonio Gibson, hopefully he could keep that up too. I like the new role that he's in. And then now to some Chase Young news. Per JP Finley, he said, Chase Young news, Ron Rivera tells me more than likely Commanders start 21-day return from IR clock Wednesday a.m., but very slim chance Young plays versus the Colts. Rivera wants to focus on Young's football conditioning first. So yeah, I like that move from Ron Rivera. Get him acclimated this week, and then next week you could really versus the Vikings, he could really be considered. But this week is very slim. He's gonna be conditioning really well, so this is really gonna be his first practice back. He's obviously been to practice all year, but this is gonna be his real practice this week. So hopefully we could see him out on the field versus the Vikings. But yeah, that pretty much does it for the Chase Young news. Hopefully we could get him back out there. This defense really is going to look a lot scary with Chase Young out there. So, yeah, just got to wait for that. And then now to the breaking news. Per Frank Wright, he named Week 8 starting quarterback Sam Ehlinger. So, yeah, we're going to have to do some film on him. Not much film is out there for him except for preseason, so we're really gonna have a challenge this week, believe it or not. I think that this gives the Colts a better chance to winning because Matt Ryan has not been good. I believe he's got 9 touchdowns on a year. I believe he's got 2,000 yards on a year, 9 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, and his QBR rating is not very good. So he's been pretty mediocre and not what they have been paying him. I will say that Carson Wentz has been a lot better, and this makes the Colts' decision a lot dumber. So, yeah, look where they're at now. It could have been worse for us if we would have went out there and got Matt Ryan. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for me today, though. Just wanted to give you guys a little update on some news today, Chase Young news today, and we got some Sam Ehlinger news. So yeah, that's their new starting quarterback. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, we're on the road to 500 subscribers. And thank you guys for all the support lately. And yeah, peace.